meeting you. I've been known as the Platinum Pineapple for so many years, but now that I've started my new life in Georgia, I am now the Platinum Peach. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the area when you come down for regionals and seeing you again this spring, summer for convention. I'm hoping that you guys are paying attention to your back offices because there are links back there, live links for you to take advantage of the payment plan to pay for convention. So take advantage of that. And I look forward to training with you guys and learning more about travel in the same room. So we're going to talk about my favorite part about being a travel agent, perks. You guys hear me say work your perks often. So we're going to talk about that. This is how you'll be able to travel the world and spend little to no money doing it, right? We get the most experience by not just booking travel for people, but by physically going to experience the things that we're selling, right? And we sell resets. It's supposed to be fun. So I'm going to show you how you can work your perks so that you can travel the world. Is that okay? Once we are done going through everything, we're going to do a quick Q&A to answer any questions that you guys have. You don't have to hold them to the end because I don't want you guys to forget. But if a question comes up, go ahead and type it in the chat box, and Ron Hicks and I will go all the way back to the beginning and answer the questions in the order that we see them in. Is that all right? All right, so we're going to talk about perks today. Let's learn how to work our perks. I'm your one-star platinum peach, Mrs. Nina Jackson Mitchell. So we are not just travel agents, we are traveling agents. We spend so much time sending people all over the world. Shouldn't we get to enjoy the fruits of our labors too, right? How many of you guys have done research for clients and you've seen these beautiful properties and these awesome areas and you said to yourself, oh my God, I want to go there. Or I would like to see that. I do it all the time. I live vicariously through my clients, and I have found properties that I was motivated to go see myself after doing the research for the clients. So let's talk about Vacation Express. Vacation Express. Their website is www.vacationexpress.com. You are able to register directly with them. So you don't have to do a supplier request form in your Evolution Travel back office, the Travel Cafe. You can register directly with Vacation Express. Now, people ask me often, how can we get discounts on air? And a misconception is that you can only get a discount on air if you have an IATAN card. Now, there are different types of discounts that you can only get if you have an IATAN card. So that's partially true, but it's not all the way true. So inside Vacation Express, once you have registered and you've logged in, you're going to go down to where it says reduced agent fares. Reduced agent fares. That is where you're going to find the reduced agent air program. Now, this is for you as a travel agent, and you can take one companion on this special rate, and this is for air only. Again, this is inside Vacation Express. Now, Vacation Express exclusive, they have these non-stop flights. So they are going to be charter flights and non-stop. Let me give you guys a sidebar. I have clients that ask often for straight flights. I need a straight flight to such and such. I need a straight flight. There is no such thing as a straight flight. I need you guys to not only understand the verbiage, but to also educate your clients. When they ask for a straight flight, correct them by saying, oh, you need a non-stop flight, because that is the correct verbiage. Okay, non-stop flight. Now, these are chartered non-stop flights that are through Vacation Express. These are exclusive. They do have prime weekend and weekday nonstop flights to most popular beach destinations. And the deposit is as low as $225 per person. So you don't even have to pay it all in advance. You can pay a deposit and pay it off when they give you the due date. Now, they are very specific on what airlines and what destination. So you're going to have to check back with them often to see what they have available. And you'll be able to click here for the PDF version of what they have available. So this is what their nonstop flight schedule card looks like. They do update it, so make sure that you check it out. This I pulled a week ago, so it hasn't been updated recently. They projected from 22 to 23, but I'm suspecting that they are going to update these dates really, really soon to include summer and fall. Okay, so they do list specifically where they have departures from and where the destination is. And it's not across the board the same thing in every area. If you notice, they have Cincinnati there, they have Pittsburgh there. And for Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, they have Cancun and Punta Cana. But for Cleveland, they only have Cancun. For Columbus, they only have Cancun. But they are including more every day. For those of you who are in the 313, they've got Cancun and Punta Cana, from Kansas City, from the ATL. And again, you're going to want to check often for the updates because you can see that they have different projected dates. Okay. They do have from Buffalo, departures from Charlotte, from Cincinnati. And from Cincinnati, they have flights to Cancun, Jamaica, Cabo, and Punta Cana. So you definitely want to check often to see what they have available. Now, don't fret if they don't have something available from your city, then what you want to do is to buy a cheap flight from where you are to the hub where they have a departure from. Okay. And some of the airlines that they have available are the charters that we spoke about: Sunwing, Allegiant, and Viva Aerobus. They do have others as well, but these are going to be special nonstop charter flights. All right, so let's switch gears and talk about cruises. Everybody talks about the fun ships with Carnival, and they miss out on special agent prices on other airlines and on other vendors and other cruise lines. Now, if you are registered with these vendors, make sure that you opt in to get their emails because a lot of these specials will be emailed directly to you. You don't want to miss out. So Royal Caribbean's website is www.cruisingpower.com, www.cruisingpower.com. Okay. Now, if you ever forget how to register with these vendors, you can always check the back office inside the Travel Cafe. And the Travel Cafe will let you know which vendors you need to complete a supplier request form and which vendors that you can register directly with, okay? Now, Royal Caribbean will actually send out the friends and family rates. This information you can find right in your back office right now inside the Travel Cafe. They do have rates as low as $353 for 5-night sailings. Again, this information is in your back office, so you can download it and examine it. And it also has details on how to book because you're going to have to go directly to Royal Caribbean. You can't just go online and book these. You're going to have to go directly to the vendor to book these. But they do have family and friend rates that you have access to as a travel agent. So I'm hoping that whether you are new or not so new, that you are registered with Vax Vacation Access. This is a regular staple for us who book travel, not just to book travel, but they also have great information. You can learn a lot. They have trainings. They have PDFs for the trainings along with videos. They have free promotional information. You can come in and get flyers that are already made in order for you to advertise your business. Vax can be a one-stop shop for an awful lot of information. But for today, we are going to go in to look for the travel agent discounts. So you're going to log in, you're going to click on suppliers, and then click on FunJet. So you'll click on suppliers and then click on FunJet vacations. And Vax's not email address, I'm sorry, web address is www.vaxvacationaccess.com. Now, Vax, you do have to complete a supplier request form in the Travel Cafe in your back office in order to gain access. Please allow our host agency 48 to 72 business hours to process your request. Now, once you are inside the FunJet Vacations page, you're going to click on Agent Rewards, and then you will click on Agent Vacations. So Agent Rewards, and then Agent Vacations. Now, here's when you get to work your perks. You're going to click on Discounted Agent Vacations. Now, they invite you to click here to find out what their destination hotspots are, and you can travel for only $199, as low as $199. And these are exclusive nonstop vacation flight airfare. So pretty much the same thing that I showed you inside Vacation Express. FunJet has access to their own pricing as well. Now, you are limited to using 2 of these requests per year, 2 per year. So it's 2 vacations already, right? That you can work your perks. 2 vacations already. So let me show you what the pricing looks like in detail. Now, when you click on everything that I showed you, you will run right into this information. So for Mexico specifically, if you book between 30 and 60 days out, the round trip airfare is $249 per person, and you are allowed to take a companion for that price. One companion for that price, $249 per person round trip. And that does include the taxes. You don't have to guess what the blackout dates are because they tell you ahead of time. So for 2023, the blackout dates were New Year, of course, through the 5th of January. That's mainly because that's a high travel time of the year. People are coming back from Christmas vacation and New Year vacation. The next blackout period will be from February 23rd until, is that April the 9th, I believe? I would have to double check that. And then November the 10th through the 11th. It's funny that they don't have Thanksgiving blocked out. However, those are the blackout dates. And they also give you a special price if you are booking within 30 days. So if you are a last minute traveler like I am, you can travel to Mexico for only $199 per person round trip. $199 per person round trip. Now for the Caribbean, if you book between 30 and 60 days out, the cost is $399 per person, and this does not fluctuate. The cost is the cost, and it is inclusive of taxes. Of course, they have the blackout dates as well. If you book inside 30 days, the cost to go to the Caribbean is $299 per person, including the taxes. And if you look at the bottom of those where it says book inside 30 days, no blackout dates apply. None. No blackout dates apply. So you can literally plan a last minute vacation and use your travel perks and only pay $199 regardless to when you want to go to Mexico, or $299 to go to the Caribbean. And again, you can take a guest. Now let's talk about Riu Pro. Riu Pro. And Riu's website is www.riu.com/RiuPro. You do have to register directly with Riu. And I've heard recently that the website has been giving people the flux. So I would encourage you to reach out to our host agency. And if you don't find any resolve speaking with Archer Travel about that, then make sure that you get with the leader from your team, your platinum consultants, and they will help you in getting access to a business development manager that can assist you with getting registered. But I have heard that the website is not so user friendly now. I registered about 6 years ago, so I remember it being easy, but times change and not always for the better. So if you're having an issue getting registered using their website, try Archer Travel first and then get with your platinum consultant so that they can facilitate a meeting between you and a business development manager for you. So once you have logged in to the RIU website, you're going to click on Book for Myself. Book for Myself. Also, I want to make sure that you guys understand that when you register directly with the brands, most of them have promotions that if you log in your bookings that you earn points. Some you can earn cash, some you can earn points, some you can earn points and cash, and those points equate to a free stay. So you can use your free or discounted stay along with the discounted air that I just showed you. And you've got a whole vacation for yourself and a companion. It's a win-win. You can work your perks. So you're going to click on Book for Myself. And then you'll click on the drop down to choose a destination. Now, RIU has properties in so many different countries. It is amazing. So you click on the drop down and then you select where you'd like to go or where you'd like to research. And then you choose the number of guests and how many rooms. Again, RIU has so many different destinations to choose from. I was very surprised to see that they had properties in Sri Lanka and Senegal, which are both places that I plan to visit. All right, so we're going to switch gears and talk about so many people's favorite Marriott Hotel Excellence Program. Now, Marriott has two different travel agent rates. They have a regular travel agent rate, and then they have the rate that you get once you complete their training, which is called their Fantastic rate. Now, their website is www.travelagents.marriott.com/travel agents. And if you can't remember that, Google is your friend. You can always go right to Google and type in Marriott for travel agents, Marriott for travel agents, and it will come up for you. Okay, so you're either going to click you're going to click on first time slash register if this is your first time, or you can click on sign in if you are already registered. But this is a website that you can register directly with. All right, so Marriott does require you to take their Hotel Excellence program in order for you to have access to the Fantastic rate. Now, I will be the first to tell you that their training is a bear, so pack a lunch and get ready. It is multifaceted. It's a lot of information, and it's because Marriott is a brand that has so many sub brands inside of it. But I promise you, once you take the training, you're going to learn so much more. You'll know which properties are extended stays. They have all inclusive properties now as well. So it's so much information that you're going to learn. So register if this is your first time going to the website. You go to the Hotel Excellence tab, then take the training. When you register, you can use Archer Travel's IATA number or CLIA number. But once you have completed the training, you're going to need to update your profile to put in your own CLIA or IATAN card. Now, if you do not have an IATAN card, which you can earn by earning $5,000 in travel commissions, and Archer Travel is the one to approve you for it. But if you have not earned your IATAN card yet, you can create a membership with CLIA. And we're going to go over that in a little bit of how to obtain your CLIA membership and your CLIA card. Now, once you have updated the profile, inside Hotel Excellence, allow 48 business hours for it to update. It is not instant. Allow 48 hours for it to process. And this is what it looks like. When you click on Hotel Excellence, you can click on the tab that says Hotel Excellence. You can click on Hotel Excellence Home, which will take you directly to the training. If you click on HE Benefits, it will tell you what all you have access to once you complete the training. If you click on HE FAQs, all of the frequently asked questions are right there. And if you have completed the training and updated your profile, you'll have access to the fantastic rates. So you'll click there to access them. Now, here's an example of just what some of the fantastic rates look like. Now, I invite you to open up on your phone or another device or another tab and look up the regular price for the Residence Inn in Houston, Texas, downtown convention center. Can I get somebody to do that and type it in the chat box so we can see what the regular price is? I want you guys to see how amazing the fantastic rate is so you can be properly motivated to get this training done and to make sure that you have your travel agent credentials so that you can take advantage. Can I get somebody to look up the Residence Inn in Houston, downtown convention center? It's on Dallas Street in Houston, Texas. Now, the fantastic rate is $79 per night. $79 per night. Let me see if anybody has found it. No, not yet. All right, let me know, Ron, when somebody has posted it. But I really want you guys to see what that price looks like. So Marriott is not the only major brand hotel that has discounts for travel agents. I'm peeking in there now. Okay, Ashley put that it's, Travis says it's 134. Ashley says it's 179. And KU says he's personally used the fantastic rate for a JW Marriott in Miami. The regular price was $349. He got it for $130. This is being recorded. All right, so Hilton is not the Marriott is not the only major brand that gives us a discount. Okay, so the website for Hilton is travelagents.hilton.com, travelagents.hilton.com. And if you cannot remember that, you can always go to Google. Google is literally my best friend. And you can type Hilton for travel agents. Hilton for travel agents, and this will populate for you. When I was doing my research for this training, that's exactly how I located the majority of these brands' travel agent portals. Now, Hilton offers us 50% off at newly opened hotels. Let's just park there for a minute because I am such a hotel snob. If it is something new and exciting, I want to go experience it firsthand. So a new property, man, I love to take advantage of those. So Hilton gives us 50% off at newly opened hotels and up to 25% off at the remainder of the hotels within the Hilton Global portfolio. So that should be encouragement enough for you to seek out the new hotels and hotel hop, even if it's right in your backyard. You can actually do videos and use this for promotional purposes. And let me say, KU, thank you for posting that sandals promo because I've already used it on TikTok and I'm up to 200 views. So thank you for that. But you can take this as an opportunity to go and take pictures and videos and use these things to grow your business. It's an experience for you. You get a little bit of a vacation or a lot of bit of a vacation, depending on you. And then you get some promotional information from it, right? Build your brand and your client base by using these discounts. Okay, so let's talk about Wyndham Hotels. Really quick, how many of you guys have ever been to a Wyndham timeshare presentation? I have. How many of you guys? Brittany, you hate the timeshares or Wyndham? Yep, me too, Caprice. Especially being in Hawaii, because that's where they used to get me in downtown Waikiki. They would get me walking past, just going to get something to eat, and would give me a certificate. And like I think that was Brittany that just said they're too long. They are. That 90 minutes ends up being 2 hours every single time, doesn't it, y'all? So the website for Wyndham is wyndhamhotels.com, about us, travel professionals. And again, you don't have to worry about trying to remember these websites. All you have to do is go onto Google and say Wyndham for travel agents. And I promise you it will populate for you. Every single time it will populate for you. Now, Wyndham offers 40% off of your personal travel. 40% off of your personal travel. And that is off of their best rate available. Okay, so even if they have a sale going on, you still get 40% off of that. Okay, and if you book directly with their website, you can earn 10% commission. So you can use this for booking for your clients or booking for yourself or a little bit of both. So I saw somebody said sandals. Yes, that sandals promo that KU did was a boss move, and I put it out there quickly. So I owe you. I owe you lunch or a drink or something when we see each other at convention or regionals or wherever we bump into each other. I've got you. Drinks and lunch on me. But you can also use the travel agent portal for sandals if you have been an active travel agent with our program for 6 months. Now, do not fret. That doesn't mean that you can't sell sandals, because you can use our other vendors to sell sandals until you've reached that 6 month mark. But once you've hit the 6 month mark, you go into your travel cafe and do a supplier request form in order to gain access into the Sandals portal. And their web address is taportal.sandals.com. You can also locate the Sandals portal by going into Google and typing Sandals for travel agents. That's it. You don't even have to say Sandals Resorts for travel agent or travel agent portal. You don't have to say any of that. Sandals for travel agents, and it will populate for you. So once you get into the Sandals portal, you're going to click on Advisor Incentives. Advisor Incentives. Okay, it's a red arrow at the top. Advisor Incentives. Once you are inside that tab, it opens up for you. You're going to click Travel Advisor Rates. Travel Advisor Rates. Okay, this is going to open up for you, and then you will click on Incentives. Incentives. Now, Sandals has two different travel advisor rates, and we're going to talk about both of them. So the first one is a 20% discount off of their regular prices. Now, to book or to check availability, you have to contact their interline department. Interline department. Now, let me do a quick question. And I am going to give away a cruise certificate for the person who answers this correctly. What other very popular preferred vendor has a interline rate? Oh, Darlene, quick draw. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so Shauna, would you do me a favor and get Darlene's information for me? Darlene Smith, I need her email address and I need a telephone number for her. Thank you so much. And I love to see the fact that everybody knew this. All right, good deal. That means you guys are plugged in. I absolutely love it. Congratulations, Darlene. Quick draw, McGraw. I love it. So you're going to have to get in touch with their interline department. This is not something that you can look up online. You have to actually call them, okay? And the number is listed there, and this information can be found exactly where I walked you through, okay? But I do invite you guys to get into these portals and click click. So you can find these things. The more you go in and you click around, the more you'll become fluid with it, and you'll be able to go right to where to find this information. So specifically, the discount is applied to current promotion sales. So it's 20% off of whatever the promotion is, okay? Not the regular rack rate, to whatever the promotion is. So it's not either the sale or the 20%. Nope, it's 20% off the sale. So that's already a win-win for travel agents. Now, you are only allowed to get one room per agent. One room per agent. Now, I've asked this specifically of the West Coast BDM, where it says one room per advisor per agency, because we have well over 15,000 agents in our agency. Does that mean only one person can use it? And he said, absolutely not. It just means inside your own particular agency, right? So each of us are independent contractors, okay? So this means that because my husband and I work together in this, it means that we can't double dip. He can't get a room and I get a room. No, we have to get one room together, okay? The regular cancellation policy applies. Deposits are due within 24 hours once the booking is made. So no, you don't have to pay the entire thing up front. You do get to make a deposit as well. And when I booked this rate, my deposit was 98 bucks. It was only 98 bucks. The final payment is due within 45 days of arrival. So it's just like booking a regular booking, okay? Once you've booked, you are required to email the interline department a copy of your IATAN card. And I did confirm that it's IATAN or CLIA. They have to have some type of proof that you are a travel agent. So your IATAN card or your CLIA card, whichever one that you have, okay? You're also going to need that when you check in. Make sure that you understand that. You're going to need your travel agent credential when you check in. The 20% TA discount, the rate is non-commissionable. So you will not be able to earn a commission on the discounted stay. Okay. And if you purchase the insurance is non-refundable. Okay. And that's for sandals and beaches, not just sandals. Okay. So sandals and beaches also has a standby rate. Okay, they do have a standby rate. And in order to book this, you have to contact the interline department as well. They will check the dates to see if they are available, and they will actually hold the room for you. They'll issue you a booking number and send you a copy of the itinerary, but you do have to send them a copy of your IATAN card or your CLIA card. They have to have proof that you are an active travel agent with our program, okay? And once they confirm via your documentation, your booking will be solidified. Again, it's one booking per advisor, and that's in a calendar year. The maximum that you can stay is 7 nights, the maximum. You do have to have a valid IATA card or CLIA card. I did confirm that it's one or the other. Now with this one, full payment is due within 24 hours of your booking date, and I'm going to show you why. Okay. They do have standards too. The children's age is 2 to 15 years old. 2 to 15 years old. Okay. So here are the standby prices for sandals. So we've got the resorts in Montego Bay, Royal Caribbean, Ochi, South Coast, Negril, Regency, Grand Lucien. I never pronounced this one right with the H. Halican. I never say it right, so forgive me. $275 per couple per night. $275 per couple per night. So not per person per night, per couple per night. If you've ever looked up sandals, you know that they are expensive. Now, I do believe that it's worth their weight in gold because of the treatment that you get there, but it is expensive. Our rates are amazing. $275 per couple per night. And it's not the basic room. It's based on what they have available. Okay. So Sandals Grand Antigua, Grenada, the price is $300 per couple per night for those two resorts. $300 per couple per night. Sandals Royal Plantation, $325 per couple per night. Barbados and Royal Barbados, $350 per person per night for a sandal stay. Royal Bahamian, Emerald Bay, Royal Curacao. And shout out to Taina for teaching me how to properly say Curacao. You are never ever too old to learn. Doesn't matter what your rank is, doesn't matter how much you earn. You got to know that it's something that you can still learn. So you need to be open to learn. So shout out to Taina Wallace for teaching me how to say Curacao properly. So the rate to stay at those resorts are $375 per couple per night. For Beaches Negril, now these are the family-friendly resorts. Beaches Negril and Beaches Ocho Rios, $275 per couple per night. $120 for an additional adult, so that's anyone older than 15, right? For those of you who have older teens, anyone over 15. And for your children, it's $50 per child per night. Amazing rates. Beaches in Turks and Caicos, it's $420 per couple per night, $120 for an additional adult, $75 per child per night. Amazing rates for sandals for our travel agents. Now, you do have the opportunity to take advantage of a free day pass for Sandals Resorts. And they say they'd love to show you around Jamaica, Antigua, St. Lucia, Bahamas, Grenada, Barbados, and Turks and Caicos, specifically where you can use this pass. They do advise you to submit your request 14 days prior to arrival. Now, please follow the rules so that you can experience what we have access to 14 days prior to arrival. You can also find this in the area that I guided you to. Okay? Print this out, complete it, send it to them. Or if you have an iPad like I do, my trusty iPad, I download it, I complete it with my stylus pen, and then I email it on. Okay, so they do have requirements. They do require you to take advantage of a site tour, and then you can experience the property for yourself for the rest of the time that you're there. And you are allowed to bring a guest. Okay, and again, that is free. Free 99. Okay, so switching gears, let's talk about Princess Cruise Line. You guys hear it when we are pitching to get you to join our wonderful program that you can get a free cruise for 2 people once you have taken the Princess Cruise Line training. So let's talk a little bit about that. Now, in order to register with Princess Cruise Line at One Source, you have to complete a supplier request form in the Travel Cafe. Okay? There is no time limit. You can do this on day 1 that you become an agent, but please allow our host agency 48 to 72 business hours to confirm that you're an agent and then to approve your request. Now, once you have logged into One Source Travel Advisor Center, there are 3 different cruise lines that you have access to: Princess, Holland America, and Cunard. Okay, so we're going to talk about Princess first. If you take the Princess Academy training and become an expert at the Commodore level, you will have a graduation cruise. And it isn't just the 3-day, 4-day Bahamas cruise. You can take a 10-day cruise to Alaska, or the island hopper that they have that goes to the islands of Hawaii. You get to choose. Now, the key to getting a good selection is to look to project forward. It hasn't been my experience to see a lot of availability at the last minute for Princess. You definitely want to plan in order to have access to more cruise selections. Okay, so once you complete the Princess Academy training, sidebar, it is not difficult. It's just a lot. It's a lot of information. They do teach you about the ships, what the ships have to offer, the places that their ships go, the origins of their ships. It's a lot of information. Screenshots will be the key to your success. As you're going through the trainings, take screenshots. And when it's time to take the test, refer to your screenshots. Thank me later. Once you finish passing all of the courses in the Princess Academy training, then you get to book your free graduation cruise. And this is what it will look like. Free Academy graduation cruise. You complete the course, you'll be awarded the Commodore level and everything that goes along with that. Now, remember I showed you that there are 3 cruise lines inside one source. Cunard is another. Now, they are basically a European cruise line, the fancy smancy one, but you can also take their training and have another free graduation cruise. Now, please understand that you are responsible for the port taxes and fees. But if you've ever booked a cruise, you know that the port taxes and fees are, most of the time, they are very inexpensive. So you get to choose the cruise of your life and pay basically pennies on the dollar for it, okay? So you complete the Cunard Cruise Line training, and you also get the free Academy graduation voyage cruise. Let's talk about Disney. How many of you guys are Disney specialists already? Yes, yes, yes. All right, all right, all right. No, not yet. Brittany, we got to get you together. This one is going to be for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Tracy, we're going to get you together too. All right. Let's get it together. So you can actually register directly with Disney. And the website is disneytravelagents.com. Disneytravelagents.com. Okay, disneytravelagents.com. You see, they have one side that says, is this your first time here? And the other side says, already registered. If this is your first time, obviously you click on first time here and you register directly. So there is no supplier request form needed with Disney. Okay. So once you are inside the Disney website, you're going to click on training and benefits. Training and benefits. All right, so this is another one where you need to complete their training. So complete the Disney College of Knowledge. You also must have your CLIA or IATAN card to take advantage of the benefits. You must have your CLIA or IATAN card, which are both travel agent credentials. They are not discount cards, they are travel agent credentials. Okay, so to take the Disney training, you will click on College of Disney Knowledge right there at the top. And then once you complete it, you come back under the Training and Benefits tab and you click on Benefits. All right, so this is the main benefit. I was killing this before COVID. I've slowed down since then, but we are ready to make it happen again. We've been to Disney once since COVID. We're going to go back to going twice a year because you get a ticket to Disney World and a ticket to Disneyland once you have completed their training. And it is free 99, no taxes, no fees. It is free. So you have the option to utilize your one free ticket, which is a park hopper pass for one day, or you can use the one discounted ticket, which is 50% off of your ticket, and you can choose how many days you would like to purchase the ticket for. So you can either use your free ticket or use the discounted ticket. And you're going to come here and click Request Benefits. Now, the prerequisite is to complete the Disney College of Knowledge assessment. Every year, You do have to renew your training, but you don't have to take the whole training over. You'll just take whatever refresher courses, and they're pretty easy. For those of you who have not taken the Disney training, it's a bear. I'm sorry to be the one to have to tell you that it's a bear. However, it's not hard. It is kind of fun. You are going to learn a lot. I was amazed to learn about the different ships in the cruise line fleet. I was amazed to learn about Adventures by Disney. Very amazed to learn about them. Lots of valuable information. And I promise you, if you learn this information and you talk about it on social media, and you send out newsletters or text message blasts or emails or all of the above and let people know what you've learned, you'll gain interest and people will want to book with you. So don't just take the trainings to get the perk. Slow down to learn the lesson so that you can sell this too. It's lots of money in booking Disney cruises and Disney stays. The commissions are awesome. Again, you get one free Disney World ticket and you get one free Disneyland ticket. It's not either or, you get them both. And you can use them both in the same year. And the only blackout period is December 18th through the 31st. However, if you'd like to do Disney and experience the Christmas spirit, you can go before the 18th because it's decorated for Christmas starting on the 1st. So you can really take advantage of that whole thing. You also get discounted stays, travel agent rates for Disney World resorts and also Disneyland resorts. Okay. Now, Disney Cruise Line has two different travel agent rates: the agent space available rate and the travel agent appreciation program rate. Both of them are amazing, but one is lower than the other. Now, this is the travel agent space available rates, and this is what it looks like once you click on the tab for it. And they give you the directions. I read people ask all the time, how do you do this? How do you do that? When really all you have to do is go in and click, click, click. The information is spelled out for you. Now, I'm a visual learner, so you can tell me something and I might understand it, but once I go in and I see it for myself, I'm able to commit this information, meaning that it's mine now and I understand it because I get to read it for myself. Okay. It gives me the experience to understand how to get to it, how to get back to it, and I get to read it word for word. Now, in order to book this special rate, you have to call the number that they give you there. They even tell you the times that you can call: 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, or 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday. So you can literally book this every day of the week. And when you call, request the TA space available rate. You are going to have to send them a copy of your current IATA card or your CLIA card. They will not accept an expired one. Okay? Gratuities are prepaid. You will be responsible for that. Air is not included. Transfers may be purchased at published rates. They're really inexpensive. These rates are non-commissionable. So no, you can't book the travel agent rate and then earn a commission. Nope, that'd be double dipping. You can't do it. All requests are subject to availability. Okay, keep that in mind. There's a PDF that is updated often with the rates. So make sure that you check back often. Now, I printed this out about a week or so ago. So here's the rates as of January the 18th. Now, the other rate that I just spoke about, the travel agent appreciation rates, they don't have any listed there right now. Those are the ones that are super, super cheap. You can find some of those for $35 per person per night. Myself, my husband, and my now 10-year-old went on a Disney cruise. It was the 8-day Caribbean, Western Caribbean. We had 3 stops: Grand Cayman, Falmouth, and Cozumel. We took her for her 6th birthday. The cost was $1,700 for all 3 of us, with the prepaid gratuities and airport transfers from the Houston International Airport to the Galveston, Texas port. $1,700. And we had a veranda cabin, which had the balcony, the two different sides of the room, the two bathrooms, a veranda for $1,700 for three people. Amazing. Now, the only thing about this, you cannot use this to advertise to get people to join your team. Cannot. You'll get a call from Ron Archer himself. So please do not do that, ever, never. Okay? So these are what the rates are. Let's look at the Disney Dream. This is from May 7th of this year. It's a 13-night cruise, porting in Miami, transatlantic ending in Barcelona. The category of the cabin is Ocean View. The cost is $70 per person per night. Only $70. And the port taxes and fees are $129 per person. I think that was KU that just said in the chat that paying the port taxes and fees are virtually going for free. So $129 for the port taxes and fees, and the cost is $70 per person per night for an Ocean View cabin. Awesome. These are awesome prices. And for those of you who might be passport challenged, that's okay. We got something for you too. We have a cabin. It is an inside cabin on the Disney Magic, leaving May the 5th. It's for 8 nights, porting from San Juan. You don't need a passport for San Juan, right? It is a U.S. territory, okay? This is the Southern Caribbean itinerary, inside cabin. It is $70 per person per night, and the taxes, fees, and port expenses are $127 per person, okay? If you need to know what the prepaid gratuities are, they even tell you that. It's $14.50 per person per night, so you can plan accordingly. All of the information is here. All you have to do is go in and click. Now, the travel agent appreciation rates are not available right now, but check back often because when they do post them, they are amazing. Okay, so keeping it pushing forward, we've got Universal Studios, Hollywood, and Orlando. The Universal Studios website is www.universalpartnercommunity.com. If you can't remember that or you haven't taken a screenshot, you can go right to Google and type in Universal Studios for travel agents, and this will populate for you. You can register directly with them where it says not a member, register here. If you are already a member, you click up here where it says email, you put in your email address and the password that you established, okay? So in order to take advantage of their training, in order to take advantage of their benefits, you've got to take their training too, right? They want you to learn, then they want you to go and use it, then they want you to sell it. It's a method to the madness. They're not just doing this just to give you something free. Perks are a part of the program, right? But you got to put some skin in the game. So you have to take the training. You've got to get your CLIA or IATAN card because you need your travel agent credential to take advantage of the perks, okay? So where you see the graduation cap, that is where the training is located. And where you see the star at the bottom, that is where the travel agent perks are, okay? All right, so this is what the Universal training looks like. Universal and You, Universal Parks Resort Sales and Training Program. Now, I have not completed the Universal Hollywood program, but I plan to get that done. I have it written in my planner for those of you who are on my leadership team. Yes, I wrote it in my planner. And I will be getting that done before the end of the weekend. I wasn't in a hurry because Universal Studios Hollywood does not have a benefit right now. And I don't have a market for it that I've tapped into just yet. But I plan on taking the training so that I can start selling it. Okay. But I have completed the Universal Orlando Resort trainings. So here are the partner perks. We can receive up to 45% off the rack rate at their Orlando resorts. You must have your valid industry credential. Remember I said you have to have your IATAN card or your CLIA card, okay? You can receive 50% off of Universal Resort tickets for Universal Orlando Resort tickets. You can get 50% off, okay? You do have to request those 14 days in advance. So don't show up and say, hey, I want to get that now. You have to request that 14 days in advance. Okay. As I said to you before, Universal in Hollywood does not have a partner perk just yet, but they say check back soon. They plan to offer one. Now, of course, they have to give you something as the agent. They give you a free park to park ticket, but the Universal perk for you is something special. They give you a 3 park, 3 day ticket. 3 parks, 3 days. So this is a whole Disney experience. You can use your Disney World ticket, do your park hopping, then you can do Universal for the rest of the week. 3 park, 3 days. That's a free ticket. Okay, it's a free ticket. But you have to take the training in order to take advantage of it. And they do require you to request it 14 days in advance. Now, take note, Universal's Volcano Bay will be blocked out from May 26th until September 4th. Okay. And you do have to use everything for one visit. So you can't split it up and say, hey, I'm going to go in February, then I'm going to go back in October. No, any days that you don't use will be forfeited. So you get one free ticket for yourself. You get 4 50% discount tickets so you can take your family too. It's a win-win. And I just showed you guys this. You get 50% off 3 park, 3 day park to park um, tickets for your family. You get 4 of those, up to 4 of those. Okay. And you can use that benefit once a year. So let's talk about SeaWorld. SeaWorld. The SeaWorld website is SeaWorldEntertainment.com. Programs, travel advisors. And if you want to locate this, you can simply type in Google SeaWorld for travel agents, and this will populate for you. They do have a training as well. It's 4 short and easy modules. 4 short and easy modules. Now, if you'd like to book SeaWorld, you can do that right inside VAX. All of this information can be located inside the SeaWorld programs website. They do detail that information. Now, once you complete their 4 training modules, which are available at the website that we discussed, they give you 2 complimentary tickets. Are you guys seeing a theme here? You can do a whole Orlando experience with your family, whole experience. All you have to do is take a little bit of training. Once you make it down to Orlando, take pictures and videos, go live on Facebook, on Instagram. You will instantly build your business. Okay. Now, they do have a requirement that you must make a sale within 2023, within 60 days of requesting your complimentary ticket request. You do have to sell. Remember, I said you got to put some skin in the game. So they're not just going to give you a ticket just because you're a travel agent and you're cute. You got to put some skin in the game. Okay. Legoland. This is for Legoland in California specifically. Again, you can always Google the brand name and then add for travel agents. So this is Legoland, California, Partners Travel Agent Resources. So Legoland offers us the opportunity to book a Legoland hotel for up to 15% savings on the standard theme and fully themed room. You must have your IATA or your business card and a photo to present at check-in. You have to have some proof that you are a travel agent. You can also receive 50% off discount or up to 6 admission tickets at 20% discount when a valid IATA card or a business card and a photo ID is presented at any Legoland window ticket. So you get 2 admission tickets for 50% off or 6 for 20% off. Okay. So Legoland Orlando is a little different to get to. This one was a little tricky to find, so I went through the Visit Orlando website, which is for travel agents, and it helps you to sell Orlando as a whole. They do have a training program inside Visit Orlando, which I highly recommend that you take it to learn about the area. But it's a one-stop shop for Orlando as a whole. But you can find Legoland Orlando inside the Visit Orlando website. Okay. Now let's talk about AM Resorts. I showed you earlier where you can use your discounts for air, even if you don't have an IATAN card, right? Because people like to say, oh, you have to have an IATAN card to get discount on air. I showed you where you can get discount air from 2 different major vendors that we have. I showed you guys about cruises. I showed you guys about some big box hotels, big brand hotels. So we're going to talk about all-inclusive resorts that you can take advantage of. So the AM collection, let's talk about those. Now you can register directly with AM Resorts. Okay. Now the website is at the bottom of the screen. Let me move this out of the way. So it is amrewards.amagents.com, or you can simply type in on Google AM Resorts for travel agents, and this website will populate for you. Again, you register directly. You don't have to go through the Travel Cafe and do a supplier request form. AM Resort also has 2 different travel agent prices. They have the regular agent rate, and then they have the master agent rate. So in order to access the master agent rate, you have to take the master agent course, which is located here. Once you complete the master agent course, the master agent rates will populate for you, and they are amazing. And that's rates on Zoetry, Secrets, Breathless Dreams, Now, and Sunscape Resorts. In order to take advantage of the travel agent rates, the regular travel agent rates, you would click on the travel agent rates tab, and this will open for you. And to book, you click on the widget that says Book Now, and you could check the dates, the availability dates, and book there. Now, the travel agent rate is 20% off of the best available rate. The best available rate. So even if they're having a sale, you could still take 20% off of whatever the sale rate is. The master agent rate is 35% off the best available rate. This is what the master agent, what it looks like under the master agent tab, where you get access to the master agent logo, and you can use this to put on your websites, to put on your booking engines, so people can know that you are a master agent. And again, you access this and you click on the Book Now widget to check your dates and the cost. All right, Omni Hotels, they also have a travel agent rate. In order to find this, you can go right to Google and put in Omni Hotels for travel agents. I keep steering you guys to Google because that is what I use. Okay, kind of zip past Omni. Sorry about skipping past them. All right, but you have to use their tab that says travel agent rates, and they give you all of the details there. Okay. So let's talk about Hyatt. Hyatt has a travel agent rate that is up to 50% off the daily rate for eligible stays. And you click here to book for yourself. Okay. Now, if you need help with general reservations, you would call these numbers or email and make sure that you are booking the commissionable rate, and you can earn a 10% commission on eligible rates. So an eligible rate will not be the travel agent rate. So you can either book yourself as a client or book your clients too, or you personally use the 50% off. Okay, and that's for Hyatt. Hyatt's website is hyatt.com, info travel advisors, or Google Hyatt for travel agents. Best Western, and I just got to use this Best Western about 2 months ago. No, it's been less than 2 months, about a month and a half ago. I had to bury my favorite uncle in Atmore, Alabama, and I didn't see any Marriotts. You guys know, if you know me, you know I'm a Marriott fan, a big Marriott fan. I'm also a platinum with Marriott. but they had no Marriotts available. So what was there was a Best Western. So I Googled Best Western for travel agents, and this website came up. And they have a travel agent rate. I was able to use it. Now, my family who stayed in the Best Western with us for the funeral, their rate was $123. Mine was $72 per night. Definitely worth checking out. So travel agents are welcome at Best Western and receive a 50% off standard rate at participating hotels in the US and Canada, and 25% off or more at international locations. The discount is subject to availability and is for travel agent personnel only. So you want to make sure that you have your travel agent credential. All right, so finally, we're going to talk about travel agent credential, the one that everybody has access to right off the bat. Okay, we talked about your IATAN card or earning your IATAN card. You have to earn $5,000 in paid travel commissions, meaning you have received them before Archer Travel will issue you your own IATA card, your own IATAN card. You're going to have to contact them once you have completed that, meaning you have earned the $5,000 and you have it or you've spent it already. You contact Archer Travel and you let them know that you have completed that, and they will walk you through the process. Now, to get your CLIA card, you will go to cruising.org, www.cruising.org, and you will click login. Now, once you register, you will register as an individual. It will give you the option to register as an individual or an agency. Archer Travel is our agency. They already have an account, which is how we can get cards under their account. We are individuals. So make sure that once you are applying for your membership, that you click individual. Okay. So this is what the login website looks like. You either log in or you create a new account and then log in. So again, you're going to enroll as an individual, not as an agency. This is not a discount card. It's not a discount card. So don't go into a hotel and slap your CLIA card down on the counter like it's the big joker and you're playing spades and say, hey, give me a travel agent discount. There's a certain way that we have to book our stays as travel agents in order to take advantage of the travel agent rate. So we want to make sure that we are following the rules, okay? This is a travel agent credential with added perks. It is not a discount card. So once you have access to CLIA, the most important part about CLIA is that you can earn bonus commissions on the cruises that you are already booking. So in addition to the commission that you'll receive that Princess is paying you, or MSC, or Virgin, or Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, any of the cruise lines, in addition to that commission, you can come here, click on cruise line bonus commissions, and read about what is available, process the commission bonus, and get your bonus. Take all the money off the table. They even say it there. Do not leave money on the table. They are paying you extra to book cruises. Now, to locate the personal travel agent discounts that you have access to for being a member of CLIA, you'll click here where it says personal travel discount, embark ID, benefits, and personal travel discounts. Now, in addition to that, they do have an affinity program where you have access to discounts on moving with Wheaton, which I took advantage of, moving from Honolulu to Atlanta. You have access to UPS discounts, which I still use. You have access to discounts with Constant Contact, with GE Appliances, American Heating. You have access to some serious discounts that you can use. So you're going to click here and then you read what they have. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them because there are a lot of them, but there are details on how to book rental car discounts, hotel discounts, and much, much more. So you want to make sure that you come back here and you click, 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 and read what you have access to. So now this is important. Travel agent perks are not an entitlement. They are not. They are not an entitlement. So when you are requesting to use your travel agent perks, make sure that you humble yourself and be nice because it's not an entitlement. Perks can change at any time. Do not take for granted that because you read it 2 weeks ago that it's still in place now. Check back often to make sure that the perk has not changed because they can and they do change. Always read the terms and conditions. We want to make sure that we are doing things decent and in order. And in order for us to do that, we have to have information, okay? So slow down and read the terms and conditions. Sometimes it can be a lot of information, but taking the time to read that information will keep you from being embarrassed, okay? Remember, when you are taking advantage of these perks, that you are representing our entire host agency. The last thing you want to do is to do something that will embarrass our entire company and or cause us to lose an account that we have with a vendor. Just to give you an example, we had in our early years before we got terms and conditions and rules and regulations in place, we had agents that would go to travel agent events and try to recruit business development managers. Now, those are people who work for the vendors already. That is a huge no-no, okay? Make sure that you remember you represent our host agency because you can do something negative that can cost us all in the long run. Schedule your time and enjoy being a travel agent. I know life is happening. I'm living it every day. I'm in law school. I'm a mother of a 10-year-old. I'm almost 52 years old. I'm a grandmother. I'm a wife. Just moved to a new area. It's a lot going on all the time. But we have to slow down and take advantage of it. I don't believe in bucket lists. I believe in to-do lists. Bucket lists are for people who plan on dying. I'm not planning on dying until I'm well over 100 years old. So I'm going to travel as long as I have breath in my body. Find time. Schedule the time. That time that you would just be sitting in the house watching TV, use a fantastic rate and stay in your downtown area. Take in some of the sites, take pictures and videos and use them on social media. Use that as an opportunity to build your business. People say often, I'm not having good luck with finding clients. Well, are you doing what you need to do to attract people to you? Attraction marketing. You could take advantage of one of these days and go out and about, go to a restaurant, go to the Ferris wheel and give out your cards. Put your business card on cars as you're passing by. Take advantage, but you have to think outside of the box and use what you have access to. All right, so I know that that was long, not as long as we usually go because these trainings can go as long as 3 hours, but I wanted to make sure that you guys at least got this. Now, this is not all of the discounts that we have access to, but there are some that you can get going on right now. So take advantage of it. Work your perks. And I'm hoping to see you guys at regionals. Thank you for your time. Ron Hicks, I'm going to give it back over to you so that we can do a little bit of Q&A and shut it down.
Actually, I'm going to take over for Ron. His audio was a little off today, so we're going to go ahead and switch it up a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you so much, Nina. Everybody, can you put a big, huge thank you out to Miss Platinum Peach? We are so blessed to have her as our platinum. It is definitely something that I am grateful for. So we do have a lot of questions that some of them were super well answered by either another agent or by you within your training.
Okay.
I'm looking up here trying to find any that are new and I don't see any quite yet. So I'm going to wait until everybody posts what they can.
Okay.
If you guys have questions, please go ahead and post and Miss Nina will get them answered.
All right, all right. And this is being recorded. This, where you can find these recordings, is posted at the top of every corporate Evo group. So the main evolution group, the official Q&A group, the Evolution events page, and if you're a part of my team, it's pinned at the top of the Elite Travel group as well. And the post says, have you missed a walkthrough Wednesday? No worries, click here. Okay, so it's pinned at the top of all of the groups. If you can't find it, you can also ask your leaders. Now, I just see that you follow me on YouTube. Will it be there? Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so question came in. Do you have to purchase a CLIA card?
Absolutely. It does come at a cost. It is a discounted cost for us. It used to be, I believe, 115 bucks. Oh, sidebar.
Yes.
We have another travel agent perk that not a lot of agents use. If you are one of those that, bless you, if you are one of those that wants to make sure that you are putting yourself out there, we do have a referral system that is right inside most of our vendors. CLIA does have one too, and you can register to be put in their registry. So when people go online and they say book a cruise, or they say travel agent to book a cruise with, your name will come up in their registry. Okay. Um, Thank you so much, Natasha. It is $69 for us. That is not the regular rate. That is the Archer Travel Agency discounted rate. Thank you, thank you.
For the IATAN card, that is an earned card, you have to have $5,000 in earned commissions to answer that part of it.
Thank you.
Another question popped up, Nina. What's the interline number for Carnival to obtain travel agent discounted rates?
You're going to need to go into Carnival to get that. So you go to goccl.com, and you can actually book the interline rate right in the website. Their interline
Absolutely.
rate.
There's a box, an option to click on that, and it makes it super easy for us to book.
It's right in there. Now, also with Carnival, which I didn't go over because we had Walkthrough Wednesday going over Carnival, and I know Krista covered a lot of information, but Archer Travel also gets special rates with Carnival, and that information can be located in your travel cafe. Now, those are updated often too, so you should be checking Travel Cafe once a day, every day.
For sure. Okay, let's see this next information. Is this information perks just for agents, or can we use this for clients as well?
Definitely cannot use these perks for clients. This is a perk for you being a part of our agency and for being a travel agent. Now, what you can do if you're blessed with finesse, you can invite your clients to become your travel partners. It happens more often than not. I don't hesitate letting a client know, okay, you can book this with me, or you can book it for yourself and earn a commission or use a travel agent discount rate. A closed mouth does not get fed. People don't know what you don't tell them. So no, these rates are not open for you to book your clients with, but you can take a companion with you.
Okay, I have rooms booked with Carnival and have CLIA and IATAN card. Will they give me my new commission rate for the commission form?
Okay, you don't get a new commission rate. You get an additional commission. So this is separate from Carnival. You have to go to CLIA to request it, and they're going to ask you for your details on your cruise. It's going to be a form that you have to complete, and you have to submit it to CLIA. It's two separate entities.
Perfect. The link for the YouTube, can one of our travel, maybe Amy or Mo, that in the chat box for everyone, please?
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you. Let's see, CLIA membership is for the year, not monthly.
It's for the year. It's 69. And thank you, Aline. It is $20 to get in that registry, and I tell you it's worth it. 20
For
bucks.
sure.
Yep.
Is ITAN $5,000 annually?
Yes and no. So for your for your first initial IATAN, it's from the day that you enroll until the moment that you earn dollar number 5,000. Okay. And then from that date that you have earned it, then it becomes a year from that date until that date the next year, if that makes sense. And then you do have to qualify every year. You have to requalify every year.
Yes. And we start requalification as soon as we make it, FYI.
Yep.
As soon as that's what I do.
True. That is true.
EvoTravelAgent.com says my password is incorrect.
Try to reset it. And if that doesn't work, give Archer Travel a call on Monday. I believe they open at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Can you do this after cruise has been taken? I'm not sure if that is for the
Requesting your bonus commission? Yes, you can.
bonus.
Now, you do need to read. This is why I'm encouraging you guys not to just, I appreciate that you guys trust me like this, but you're supposed to trust and verify, right? I listen to what my kids say, but I go look to make sure that they're telling me the truth. So trust, but verify. So go inside the CLIA website, click in that area for the bonus commission that says don't leave money on the table, and read. Click on Carnival and read what offers they have available, because those will change. Click on what they have available for Princess, for Celebrity, for MSC. They're not all the same for each cruise line either. And then they even have different things that they will offer for different cabins that you sell. Go in and click around. Okay.
Okay, let's see. It looks like I was told differently about commission for Carnival. I'm not sure what's that referring to
You can always go directly to the source.
for sure. I can't figure out how to register as a travel agent for Legoland.
I do not think that they require a registration. I remember that they have you to put in the IATAN number.
Correct. Okay. For Sandals travel agent rates, is it all inclusive?
What do you mean all inclusive? The resorts are all inclusive. What do you mean?
All the resorts are all inclusive there for sure.
So are you asking if the rate covers the food and everything, or are you asking if the rate covers flights and stuff like that? Because I've learned that people have different um, definitions of what all inclusive means.
Mm. I could see that could be confusing.
Hmm. So if you're asking, does that include flight and transfers and all of that? It does not include flights. It does include transfer, only because the transfer is automatically included with Sandals anyway, right?
So
But
I've taken the Sandals and done and had the discounted rate, and it included everything that a guest that would be there paying the full price non-travel agent rate. It included everything that they got. Just FYI. Let's see. How does one get the discount when purchasing CLIA card?
it's automatic.
There. Mhm.
Yep, it's automatically in there. Once you put in Archer's IATA number, it generates for you. Yes, Erica, food is included, but it's an all-inclusive resort. Like you don't have the option to not have food and drinks included. All of Sandal resorts are all inclusive.
When Carnival does huge discounts like last year when it was $10 per person or for agents, will we be notified via email if something like that were to happen?
Um, the travel cafe, we didn't get an email for that. It was listed in the travel cafe in detail there, which is why I say you want to check your travel cafe once a day, every day. Now, when we do have promos like that, Archer Travel actually has a live training that they do Monday through Friday, and they do announce it. So if you are not following the Travel Cafe on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram, you want to make sure that you're following them and you hit the little bell so that you get the notifications of when they are doing a major announcement so you don't miss it. But what will keep you safe is checking the Travel Cafe, because they do update it. They announce it and then they put it in Travel Cafe instantly.
Absolutely. Let's see. Who do we reach out after earning the $5,000 commission regarding the IATAN?
Um, Geo Archer, Geo Archer. And if you call Archer Travel, they will tell you, they'll walk you through the process.
Do you need?
Angela,
Mhm.
that's Angela's on our team. So Angie, text me or inbox me. I got you.
Okay. Let's see. And then, do you need an IATAN card to use Vacation Express?
Just assume that you need some type of credential to utilize all of the benefits. It's better to need it and not have it than to not have it and need it, right? So, on the majority of our benefits, you're going to need it.
And I think I've reached the end of our current questions.
All right. Going once, going twice. Is that all the questions?
Uh, I registered for Carnival and it's been more than allocated time frame, and I have not heard anything. Who do I contact?
Archer Travel Services during their open hours. Try them on Monday.
And check your spam folder too, April. A lot of times things go to spam that we don't realize.
Oh, that's true.
Happens all the time. Okay,
All right. Best advice.
best advice.
I knew somebody was going to ask it. This is the last question of the night, and you asked one of the most amazing questions. I have done trainings on this before, and I may do another one in February
Mhm.
because it's detailed. The best advice to someone who is racing to platinum is to understand it's not about how fast you get there, it's about staying there.
Mm,
I have been a platinum for, we've been in business 7 years. So I have been a platinum for 5.5 years and I've never lost it. Ever. Fact check me and ask the founder when you see him. I am one of few that can say that I've never, ever lost my platinum rank. I don't go up and down, I don't go sideways. And the reason why is because it's slow and steady. It's not about how fast you get there. As you are doing what you should be doing as a travel agent, this is the best advice that I can give you. Be a product of the product. Focus on the main thing, not stacking the bodies, but focus on selling travel and helping people. If you are educating people and you're doing it and it's coming from a good place, people are going to feel the vibe. They're going to feel whether it's genuine or not, or if you are just trying to get money off their backs. People are going to know it. They are going to trust you or distrust you. And they're following you and they're looking at what you're doing. Do what you're doing. Advertising, you're on the right path because I watch what you do. I peek in on a lot of you guys. um, I look to see, and if you guys need me, I try to stay accessible. But do what you're doing. Learn all that you can learn. Take advantage of the perks. Don't give yourself excuses why you can't do something. Or I can't travel, I don't have the money. Well, I'm pretty sure that the money that you ate out with, you could have taken that money and used a fantastic rate and did 2 nights in a hotel, took pictures, did a tour of the rooms, and used that information to advertise a stay at that particular hotel. It's all about thinking outside of the box and reallocating your time because people do what they want to do when they want to do it. My question for you would be, how bad do you want to do it? And what is it about? The focus can't be about making the money. If the focus is helping people see the world and helping people change their lives, the money will follow you. I promise you, you won't be able to get away from it, which is why it's been stable for me for all of these years. I have been in this business since December 31st, 2015. I've done this full time since February the 10th, 2016, with no other job. This has been my full time job. So, yes, this can sustain you, more than sustain you, if your focus is in the right place. It can't be something that you hit fast. You get there fast, you will probably lose it fast. Focus on helping people and being accessible when you bring people into the business. The quickest way to lose people is by stacking them so fast and not helping them. Okay? Not helping them. So make sure that your focus, keep the main thing, helping people, and it will happen for you. And if you are a person that prays, pray over your business and then do the work. Faith without works is dead. That's the best advice that I can give you. And when I do another training on building, I got you. All right, so we were asked again, how can I get a recording? Do I send you my email? Please don't. I have. Shauna's laughing because I send them screenshots of how many emails I have. And I'm going to post this on Facebook and I'm going to circle it so y'all know I'm not lying. I am the queen of fact checking. I have 124,338 emails that I have not opened.
Oh, yeah.
Please do not email or inbox me. I probably won't answer for 3 to 4 weeks. Um, the link for the YouTube is at the top of all of the major Facebook groups. So the main evolution group, the evolution Q&A group, the evolution events group, and all of your platinum leaders have the link too. So I'm super accessible. You can get it from any of those. I would hate for you to get lost in the abyss that is my inbox. Or my yes, Debbie, it is horrendous. Okay, William, this is my last question, and then I'm gonna let you guys go because I will let y'all keep me here for 3 hours, and I have not eaten dinner yet, and I don't want any problems from Shauna.
Mhm.
How did COVID impact your business?
Ooh,
Um,
great question. I
me
love this
personally,
question.
I do. And this is where I thank God for the people who are on my team specifically. This is something else for those of you who are building. It would be my advice to build looking at quality instead of quantity. If you surround yourself with quality folks, they will attract other quality folks and they will stay. Um, I have surrounded myself with a group of leaders who are not just coachable because they are amazingly coachable. Like I can tell them, okay, at 6 p.m., we are all jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge and they're there ready. Okay, we jumping, not asking questions, just they're ready because they know I love them and I'm not going to lead them in the wrong direction. But I'm also open to learn from them too. So if you're going to be a leader, you have to know that you don't know everything and you have to be open to learn. So we pooled our resources when COVID hit. We didn't run because this was not an option for me. This is my job. This is my full-time job. We pooled our resources. How can we last throughout COVID? So what we started to do was to dig for resources. We ended up finding out that being contractors put us, independent contractors, put us in position to qualify for unemployment. And we all took advantage of it. We learned about what was the smartest way to take advantage of that unemployment that was being offered in our different areas, meaning we had the taxes taken out on the front end so that the government didn't tax us on the back end. There were funds that we were able to get from the SBA. There were loans that we were able to get that were forgivable. Anytime that we found something, we shared it with each other. We didn't gatekeep. We also pooled our resources with ideas, advertising on social media, because during that time, Book VIP shut down, Expedia, regular Expedia shut down, Kayak shut down. It was quite a few third party booking engines that shut down. So we offered our services to people for free. There were people complaining on social media that they couldn't get through on the 800 numbers. We offered to do the work for them. Many of us still have those clients as clients now because we offered our services. People get caught up in trying to beat prices. I don't. I don't compete. I don't compete for clients' businesses by trying to beat prices. No, because it's not my pleasure to book you. It's your pleasure to be able to work with me. You got to know your worth. And I know that I'm not slotting myself as the cheap trip booker. Now, that doesn't mean that I have all of these clients that are just rich because I deal with everybody, fresh out of Yale or fresh out of jail. I deal with all of them. I take all the money off the table. But I also know that I value myself at a certain level. And in order to get to another level, I have to show people that I'm valuable. So I offer my services for free. We talked about it. Many of my partners did the same thing. And that is how we pulled in um, new clients. We also focused on healthcare, the healthcare industry, and booking people with hotels and coast to coast flights that had to go to New York when New York was really, really having it bad. Selling people those flights, booking them rooms because they didn't want to go home and take COVID to their families at the height of COVID. We really took advantage of things that people didn't think to do. A lot of people shut down panicking. You have to think through it. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be nervous, but you can't allow it to be debilitating. You still have to move forward and surround yourself with people who are going to sharpen your iron. And I'm really blessed to say I have a thoroughbred group of leaders that really do keep me on my toes, and we do sharpen each other's iron. So COVID did not shut my business down. It did not shut my leaders or my team down. It actually forced us into a corner. And when we're in a corner, we're going to fight and come out of it. And that's what we did. At the end of COVID, not even at the end because we still have it going on, but when the country, the world started to open, we did the research that we needed to do and started to advise our social media followers on what was happening in the different countries, like keeping them abreast of what was happening and letting them know that you don't have to cancel your trip. We can just reschedule it. And the flight credits and the hotel credits that they did not know that they were going to have based on the choices that they make. So educating ourselves and then educating our clients. So for me specifically, how did COVID affect my business? It caused it to triple, mainly because I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid to keep going. You're not always going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you have to trust you and trust the people who you are partnering with. Trust the people who you are working with and keep learning. Shauna, did you want to add to that?
The only thing I love about the good outcome that came out of COVID is people are tired of being at home. They're also tired of doing things themselves. And I find that I hear that more often, that they just want somebody to handle it for them. The fact also that we could sell our travel protection with our packages and everything has become really a good selling point for many of our agents that we work with. And so I think that although it was a lot of scrambling, also the airports did not close. There was a lot of people really still needed to travel. Just like she said, we did a lot of things for the healthcare industry and other folks who had to travel. May not have been vacations, may not have been high dollars, but you made clients and you made lifelong clients
True,
that way. So yeah,
true.
but we all came together and we did it as family.
Absolutely. So, William, that was a great question to take us out of here with. Travel has it's gotten tricky, and people don't want to lose money. So that's what they need you for, to educate them. Don't be
Uh,
afraid to think outside of the box. Learn something new. Try a new trick. Ask other people. Follow other people. Make sure that you are copying the right cat. It's not about who's the most popular. It's about who is the most effective. So make sure thinking outside the box. William, I trust myself and I trust the people that I am that I partner with. I really do. I literally trust them with my life. And they can tell you that I do. I trust them with my life. And that's how it's got to be. It can't just be you. You know, you are not an island of one. You're not going to be able to do this by yourself. You've got to be around people who are, you're going to allow them to pour into you and that you trust enough that you can learn from.
Absolutely. Well, Nina, thank you again for all your wisdom and all the nuggets that you gave us today. And I thank everybody who took the time for your business and for yourselves for coming in tonight. We all have been blessed by everything that we hear and do. Keep yourself plugged in. And on the behalf of Mrs. Nina Jackson Mitchell, our pineapple, look at me, I'm calling you pineapple. Our
Patrice calls me
peach.
pineapple peach, so that's fine.
Ay, yeah, yeah, pineapple peach. Well, remember, I got you that candle. It's a pineapple peach one. I'm telling you, it's the best. Thank you so much for all you do for us, Nina. We appreciate you. And I'll go ahead and call this meeting adjourned for today.
All
Thanks,
right.
everyone.
Have a wonderful weekend, guys. On purpose. Love y'all.